Hello everybody and welcome back to 7 Days to Die with Aavak and herself, Lady Shelab.
Who isn't dead.
And
I want to point this out. She did not die.
Dead.
Even though our defenses were completely shut down.
Ticking up my health.
What is your health at?
I don't know. 115.
Okay, that's not too bad. Actually quite decent.
I have good health and I have very good health regeneration. It's two things I prioritize.
Yeah. Okay, so before you do anything, bacon and eggs, Shelab. Come on, let's start the day right.
Nom nom.
Indeed, bacon and eggs.
Are they in the food chest?
Yep.
Bacon and eggs.
Do you have tea? I did put tea somewhere for you. I think it may be in the food chest.
Let's see some beer. There's one red tea here. I'll take that.
Yeah, take that. Drink tea. That's also an important ingredient in a good day.
Tea and bacon and eggs. Yum yum.
Right. Okay. We can now start the day proper. And part of that does involve actually not cooking the rest of these because we're going to run out of.
It involves me getting the auger and going in and getting as much dirt as possible.
Or maybe I'll just leave that go. We're going to want plenty of tea, so I'm going to pop a good number of things into the fireplace, ready to cook when the chance presents itself. There we go. All right. So, yes, you're going to go get some dirt. I've got a bit of stone on me.
Biome.
Got a bit of dirt as well. Not much, though. Yeah, I think I'll bring out the snow blocks as well. Just do a little bit of work out there on that. I'm going to set up some more tools to be smelted while we're here. And I think...
Oh no, bright map.
Oh no. It's always annoying when that happens.
Fine, I know I just need to go north at the moment, so that's fine.
Sheila, why did you say we didn't have stone? We have like 700 odd stone in the...
Yeah, no, I said we had stone, but no dirt.
Oh, right, okay.
Because you were like, I said, we don't have any stone. You said, look in the workbench. I said, there's about 700 in there.
Right.
So I take some out, and you were like, no, we have no dirt anyway. And I was like, oh, okay, let's go get that.
No.
That was how that went.
Fair enough. I misremembered, because I'm a derp.
This is where you look back at the previous video, and the conversation was nothing like what I remembered. Like,
it doesn't matter.
that's what I believe happened.
You live your truth. Right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and continue just a little bit of digging. Honestly, I'm happy with my my pickaxe and the auger most of the time. Oh, there is a deer. You know what, deer? You get to live. In fact, both of you deers get to live today. You know why? Because we don't need meat. We've got frankly too much of the stuff. So you just keep living. Do your best. Pay attention in school. Let's get all of these done if I can. Yeah, right. Repair them a bit. There we go. It's not one. It's probably wise to do that after every horde. It's a bit silly that I haven't done it since the last horde, and I do regret that, but...
What didn't you do, sorry?
Repair all of the spikes, because they do slowly get broken down, and replacing a spike is a lot more expensive than repairing one. We've already lost a few. So before nightfall, I want to take a bunch of forged iron out, replace any spikes that are gone, but repair all the ones that are there first. There we go. Also, Lady Shelab was a darling and made me a gigantic, massive mug of Assam. Glorious, glorious tea. That's why we have to start the day out right in game as well. Because it just wouldn't be right otherwise. If I was having tea and my character was thirsting. No. Not that my character was actually thirsty. I think he had like something like 160 odd hydration. But thirsting for tea. They're different things. You can 100% not be dehydrated, but still thirsting for tea. There we go. It's the only real form of thirst a British person knows.
The thirst for tea?
Mm-hmm. All other kinds of thirst, they pale by comparison. Scarcely call them thirst, really. Well, Benedict Cumberbatch, maybe. But other than him. Only T. I am doing all right with... Yeah, actually, yeah. Once I've finished mining this boulder, I may be a good part of the way towards my next level. And
Very nice.
don't think I'm quite going to get the next level. I'm so close, though. Damn it. I'm level 69. So, yeah, with this, I'll be able to start making steel tools. That is going to be a huge thing for us, because I can get a quality 5... Oh, actually, no, quality 6 with my glasses on. Steel pickaxe. And get that level.
So I've got nearly a... Whoa, zombie!
Yeah, level 70. Oh,
Zombie in my dirt pit.
How rude. Also, I'm going to send you an invite. There we are. Bonk.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Much obliged.
You're quite welcome.
So I've got about 1,000 dirt now.
Okay.
I'll maybe dig out another 1,000 or another couple of thousand.
Probably
Seems
quite
as if
wise.
so quick. Because we certainly need quite a lot of cobble all the time, don't we?
Yeah,
So...
all the time. All right, hammer and forge, level 4. Steelworker, get. To get military grade steel and armor, I mean, military grade and steel armor, then I would be able to make like military helmets and stuff. But that requires intellect 10 and level 100 character. That's a big thing that's being taken out in Alpha 18. There are no more level requirements. If you want to be level 40 and have all of the things in the intelligence tree, then fine, you can do that. You can ultra spec. As a result, they have toned down leveling itself, because a level 40 character can now be super strong because they can ultra specialize. And so, you know, it swings and roundabouts a little bit, but, you know, go with what you can. Rocket science, could make rockets. Crafted battery banks, there we go. It's going to require intellect level 10 as well. Bit of a shame, but we'll have to see what we can get.
The problem with this auger is it seems to, like, attract every zombie from miles around because it's so noisy.
Well, yeah, it will. Unfortunate that, but that's the way it's going to be.
But it's so much quicker that it's kind of like, well, I suppose it's that much quicker that I've got the time to you know, kill the zombies. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. I do want to get some better harvesting skills. Honestly, I want to get Motherload and minus 69er.
Yeah, I don't have much in Motherload. I've got minus 69er up a little.
Because I've been the crafter, I've spec'd so heavily in intelligence that I don't have the points to spend on the strength attributes to be able to get those levels. I think I've taken them as high as I can without increasing strength any further. 304 iron, that's actually pretty good. Again, those kinds of skills, I believe minus 69er is the exception. Let me just go and have a quick look. So minus 69er increases block damage. All this does is let you mine faster. Does not give you more stuff. Motherload, however, lets you get more things. So you could do okay without getting minus 69er and just only focusing on Motherload.
If you have an auger or something, then Motherload would be a better one to actually focus on, honestly.
Yeah. Grab this one and then I'm going to head back. I think I'll have plenty at that point. Forest is coming together, though. It'll probably be reasonably tall by nightfall. Sorry, by Horde night, I meant to say. Right, let's head on out. Oh, we should probably reshare quests. There you go.
Yeah. Just sort that out quickly.
Are you digging in the same pit that you've been digging in before, or did you wander off?
Nah, I made a new one. I was like, sod it. I've got an auger.
Fair enough. We might want to seal that over at some point then.
It's mine shared with you.
Thank you.
Well, we've always made sure with the pits we've dug that they've been, you know, shallow enough that you can get in and out of them quite easily.
Yeah, yeah.
So even if we do fall in.
It's super, super important. Right, I'm back at the base. If you're ready, like if you've got enough dirt, you can bring that back and we can set the workbench to make the cobble.
I got 3,000 dirt now.
That is... You've got a lot more dirt than we've got stone, so let's put it that way.
Yeah, so we need to start making stone now. I think my bike anywhere.
Do the sand in here, I would say. Okay. Right. Where's our forge? Now, generally speaking, I would say that people would probably get by a little bit better with more forges than we've got. We're playing a very forge light and workshop light game. Usually, I would recommend someone get more workshops so that they can process things a lot faster. But it seems to be doing okay for us so far.
We're doing a lot of scavenging and finding a lot of things, you know. But we might find if we wanted to build the base a lot more, upgrade all the walls to iron and things like that, then we might want to build some more forges and things for that.
Oh, you went quite far away, to be fair. Oh,
I went to the temperate biome because it's easier to do.
Oh yeah, well I guess you've got a bike. You don't really
got a motorbike. I can be back in like 2 seconds.
Yeah. The joys of having a motorbike.
Might need to do a little bit of car breaking down to get to, because I used a lot of fuel on the auger and.
Okay. Well,
the bikes seem fairly light on fuel, to be honest.
Yeah, I was going to say we've got a lot
of the amount
fuel.
we have. I refueled mine earlier. It just took like 98 fuel. I was like, oh, okay.
Yep. We've got a lot of fuel around, so. Hello, welcome back. We're getting there with this.
Nice job. Nice job.
Right, if you drop...
I have some concrete as well in my...
Oh, excellent.
So you want me to drop that into the workbench and start making cobble?
Yes, please. If you've got the concrete, though, I'll take it off your hands now.
There you go.
Thank you very much. You've got some concrete. Drops 300. My lord. Let's get all of this upgraded.
300 concrete lasts like 2 minutes.
It's true.
That's only like...
It is very true.
Like 6 blocks. No, it's not. More than that, though.
Well, 30. it's 5 times what you're estimating, but sure. I get the point. Sheila. Yeah, that looks good for me.
Shelab is the best. Right, where did I...
And from here we can activate that. Oh, so good. So good. Now, we're going to want some sort of platform in here, as I was saying. And we might have a little platform dip down over here, perhaps. And then the vehicle's going to be parked on a raised platform with metal bars underneath as the flooring, so that you can go underneath it, look up, and see through the bars to the inventory in the vehicle. Take out of that, and then drop those through bars at your feet into storage boxes, which lead into the main part of the base. That's what I'm thinking. Get all that fixed up. It took a bit of damage during the mini horde. Here, Shelab.
Hi.
Have you set the cobblestones to go, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go and have a... grab some of those and crack on with a bit more work. Yeah, it's making those pretty fast now. Excellent.
Oh, good stuff.
Absolutely excellent.
Right, what should I do then?
Well, we're going to need more stone, actually.
I guess. I'll grab a repair kit because I completely messed the auger up doing all that.
Yeah, of course.
Wail on a few boulders, I guess.
So yeah.
Or I could dig us a new room out downstairs.
Well, I was thinking about that because currently you're digging out in the direction of the farm. But what we...
I could dig out in a different direction rather than that. Because I know you weren't too keen on it.
Well, in this direction, honestly. Because we want to take this out so that we can drop the inventory from the vehicle straight down. The farm is up there, but the area where we're going to be dropping our materials is in this direction. Where I'm stood right now. So
I could dig the entire thing
Actually,
out.
you know what?
And then
That
we
is the
could
direction you were
put a
digging.
roof in.
I was quite shocked when you said you were digging towards the farm, but you're not. You're digging in that direction. You were digging in the right way to begin with.
Yeah. Okay.
But you were telling me that you was in the farm, so I was quite concerned.
I thought it was kind of getting towards the farm.
No, you're moving away from it.
Where was I actually? So I was digging like right down here.
You're digging towards the drawbridge right now. Towards the direction of the drawbridge. So all is well.
So do you want me to? So what level am I supposed to be digging at? Is it this level down here or the in the crawl space level?
At this level, just we've got the roof above, which is the crawl space. Just keep digging out for a bit. Just in generally in that direction. Make it a 5x5, I guess, and then we'll see where we go from there. I think that is probably the best way of doing it.
I ran out of fuel. I just ran out of fuel.
Forgetting where I am. Got so many little doors and things.
Do I have a repair kit as well? Right, I need some fuel and a repair kit, and then I can just dig that area out loads.
Oh, hello.
Oh, good.
You know what?
Remember to put the drawbridge down this time?
It's up. I keep it up unless I need it down.
Or up or whatever. Yeah.
That needs to become a habit. If you're not using the drawbridge, the drawbridge should be up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in your way.
Oh no, it's okay. I can get out of your way if you want. That's the second screen. I'd say leave her alone. Go for him, by all means. But her... Ooh, there isn't irradiated. Yeah, we're gonna let you scream once or twice more. Get some more friends over here. We're enjoying all of that sweet EXP. Yeah, I'd probably...
I don't get why the irradiated isn't coming up. Come on. Oh, he's on his way now. And there's another irradiated.
Yeah, I don't see anyone... Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah, we've got quite a few now. It's good times. Well done with that headshot. Boom, headshot paying for itself.
Mm-hmm.
Headshots are really the only thing that matters here.
Yeah.
At this point. For irradiated.
I'd rather spend extra time lining up. For 2 reasons, really.
One is they've got a chance of straight up killing. The other is they've got a chance of popping.
Like 80% plus damage as well or something.
Yeah. Which you need when they can regenerate health as well as they can. I need to get the rad remover schematic up and running. It's going to require a lot more intelligence though. But there's another witch. I say we start taking them out now though.
Okay.
I think there's one more down on the ground floor. But you've seen how many times we've hit the irradiated zombie. They are regenerating health, and that's why it's not taking them out. Once they're the only ones left, I would recommend us switching to pistols.
Them or whatever, yeah.
Damn it. On the plus side, loot. No, still not down. There we go. Finally managed to finish him off.
I wish it'd stop moving every time I line up a headshot.
Damn it. No, that was a wasted shot. I knew it was going to be a wasted shot before I took it. I don't even know why I did. Knew he was moving too fast for me to finish him. I think that radiator just knocked Mo off the ledge. And he's down.
No, I think I knocked him off with the arrow, but I'm not sure though.
And I think that may be it.
No, there's still a Mo down there, and there's still a football zombie.
Okay.
It might just be Mo now. Come on up, Mo. Come on.
There's a stalker down there.
Where are you?
Oh, I call her a stalker. I still think in terms of Left 4 Dead sometimes. There we go.
Nice headshot.
Thank you. That was a bit close for comfort. Right, well, we've got a load of stuff that we can gather here. Damn it.
Most of it's our crossbow bolts.
Yeah. Well, that is going to happen, unfortunately.
What's in the loot then? 12, 7.62, 2 shotgun ammo, and 3 bottles of water.
Okay, not bad.
Ammo's always alright, I reckon.
Okay, I just
good.
want simple. There we go. I'm going to go around the perimeter, replace the broken... a couple of the broken spikes, though there's going to be several that I can't replace, unfortunately.
Okay, I'm gonna go back down with my auger. Right, so I was gonna get petrol for it. Did I pick that up? No, I did not. I did pick up the repair kit. Okay.
Everything okay over here? Looks good, actually. Yeah, Shelab's side is doing well. For the most part, very few repairs necessary. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. That's right. You stand there on the spikes. Thank you. That helps. Oh, wow. They've actually managed to tunnel through on your side.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they managed to get through some of the cobble. I'll take this opportunity to
concrete
reinforce that side then. There we go. But that could be an indication that the stairs is luring them.
Yeah.
Given the location, I'm not in 100%ed on there, but that's definitely something we should bear in mind. Not 100% convinced with that one yet. Get that one upgraded. Alright, let's have a look through here. I should be able to upgrade all these now. Getting the ramp built up again. I think I'm still carrying the wedge tips, so I should be able to get that in place straight away. How's it going, Shelab?
Good, thanks.
I'm out of cobblestone. Now, where's the spot that I wanted to use the snow around? The reason I've been carrying snow around is so long, just to fill in that gap. Everything else looks reasonably alright. Okay. I think this is Shelab's motorcycle. Yes, it is. Alright, we'll go and pop these snow tiles back in.
Are there any flagstone blocks hanging around, or do I need to make some?
I've got a couple. Got 13 on me right now.
Oh, don't worry. It's I probably need a bit more than that. What I'm thinking is I want to probably make a wall in here so that it doesn't collapse.
Well, you can use just wooden frames. Or hay bales. The way the structural integrity works, it doesn't care about the vertical pressure. There's not like pressure. You can have, like I said, a granite castle built on top of a spindly haystack stilts. It would be fine. It's horizontally.
Yeah. Okay. But I do I'm going to take some cobblestone to make a little bit of flag because I do want to make it look nice.
I'm going to need to grab some as well. Thank you. That'll do nicely. Now we can afford to pop another item in there. Now, what do we want in terms of rebar? Now, I'm almost tempted to grab... Yeah, I think I'd like to have pillars with supports coming off them, the archways, but at the same time, I could use... I hadn't considered this, but I might be able to use a solid frame with arches. I mean, I can't there now, but on this side I definitely can.
It's all about the archers with you, isn't it?
Well, I mean, yes. Not gonna lie. Let's get you down in there. That should be fine. There. We should have the ramp finished this episode, I imagine. But do you want to go and do some questing?
Sure. Yeah, I've got loads of stone now from digging that little bit of stuff up, so I should be able to make a lot more cobble for the in the workbench, which is great.
Thank you.
Let's do that before we go. What else have I got? Go back in there.
Yeah, I'm thinking we could definitely have some archways back here to really bring this. I know I put archways everywhere. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But really, just bring this out and make it posh and yes.
Yes, make it look more like a castle. There you go. Could have maybe a little. Oh, if this was 3 wide, I could have a little candle over here. It'd be like a little nook in my Stone Half Let's Play. Make me think of my Stone Half Let's Play, and now I'm sad.
I'm starting to see why this my ceiling of my place is going to look all uneven because of the way the corridor is.
Well, we can replace the floor of the corridor. That's not a problem.
Yeah, we'll have a little look at that later, I guess.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go and drop off my stuff.
Me too.
And fail
Go questing.
like a Nuban. Falling straight down in my own pit. At least I didn't fall in the spikes though, so you know, small mercies. But definitely okay, a couple of these repaired. There we are.
Did you see that, people at home? I put my bandages on my hotbar before I needed them.
Oh, Shelab. Right, let's drop all of this
Because I had
well.
those nice bandages on there, and now I don't have any nice bandages left.
Great amounts of sadness there.
Yeah.
Right, well, we've got all of the stews that we wanted. I'm going to start making a lot of water now.
Okay.
I think we can stack them to 10 each, can we not? 59. Oh, actually, no, let's make 19. Takes a minute there, and then I can make a bunch of it into tea as well. Which is going to be necessary for us to go out. Have you got your hobo stews?
I've just ate the last of them.
Oh, there's a bunch more in the food trunk.
Wonderful, thank you.
Sounds like there's a witch outside.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, if
You're
we
making some tea, are you?
Yeah, I will be making some tea in just a moment. Just need the water to boil. Honestly, should probably make sure that there's plenty of water boiling all the time. Also want lots of forged iron.
Yeah, I need some forged iron to repair my crossbow as well, actually.
I've got 100 being made. And I've got about another 20 seconds there.
Did you say there was another witch outside?
It sounded like. I'm actually going to move all of the materials. I've been kind of storing them where they were going to be used, but instead I'm going to move them up to the building chest so that we can condense the inventories, because I noticed that we have got a situation where the inventories are a little bit spread out.
Yeah.
Which isn't ideal. There we are. 20 red tea being made right now.
Wonderful.
And I think with that, we're probably
Did you run
good
out
to
of
go.
concrete for the drawbridge thingy?
No, I'm waiting on the design. I'm trying to decide how I want that design to look ultimately.
Ah, I see.
I don't know. I don't want to waste resources. There we go. Got, did you say you needed some forged iron to repair your tools?
My crossbow.
Okay. Well, there's a decent amount of forged iron around. I'm going to leave 5 of it in. Well, there's going to be more than that in the forge.
Nice.
And there's some teas. Okay, I'm ready to go. I shall meet you
Probably
outside.
only need one, honestly.
And then come the night, we should be able to finish off everything else here, honestly. I suspect we'll only need a couple of rebar to get all that concrete done. And then the next like big job for us will be working on the. Let me just check how much fuel is in here. Open 66% fuel. That's fine. But we'll work on the platform for the vehicles to park on.
Yay!
Okay, which
It'll be
quest?
exciting to park our bikes there.
Yeah, which quest do you want to go for first? Yours or mine?
I think mine is quite close this time.
Mine
rather
is
than
700 meters away. Yours is 1.1. Let's go to the furthest one. It'll be a little bit better, I think, overall.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no. Mine was the furthest one. I'm terribly sorry.
I was gonna say I thought mine was about 600-700 meters.
I thought
away.
yours was the lower down one. No, we'll go to yours since I said we'd do yours first. What is it? Just in the town.
Yeah.
Okay, heading out. Our little forest is coming together now. Need to get some more temperate trees to add in there. Spruce it up with a little bit of colour. Maybe go over to a desert biome, get some cacti, plant them.
We're like a little biker gang. It's so cool.
I love. It's so cool. You look like a biker gang. And I totally just took those out. With no care or consideration. Let's go back into mouse steering. Find it a little bit easier to use mouse steering myself.
I like mouse steering a lot better than WASD.
We've got a lumberjack zombie. Taking you out, sir. And looks like your point of interest. It was a clear quest, was it not?
I think so. Yes. Yes. Clear quest.
Pete's Pub. We've got a couple of shops around here. It might be worthwhile. Oh, it is one of these then. Okay. Which one? Ah, right at the back. Okay. Haven't we been here before though? We met her.
I don't know.
I'm gonna park on the street just because it's safer. Look. There we are. Right, we can just loot into our vehicles. There's no reason.
Yeah. Exactly.
To faff around.
If
Oh,
we do
we've
find
been
we've
to
got
this
too
one
much.
before. Yeah, we have
It's
been.
probably already been looted recently.
Okay.
So
You're
should we
up.
just start the quest?
It hasn't been. It's still clear inside, but honestly, we're not at the point where we need to worry about that really anymore.
Yeah.
There are certain things I would like to grab, and that is cement, obviously. But we can clear that out when we're done. We'll go through first, wipe out anything that's alive, then come back through.
Yeah, because we quite often just run out of time, and honestly, it's better just to have more quests and just loot the building each time. Because
Absolutely.
then you get an extra each time you do it. You get an extra bit, especially because we're so fast at getting to and from the trader now with the bikes.
Damn it, he woke up. Well done.
You're meant to do it fast. Or were there two?
I didn't see him first. I killed one of the other sleepers first. Don't know if there's more, but watch out. The furniture can sometimes catch you and makes you bounce. Which then alerts
Like that.
creatures.
Yeah.
Nothing in there. We're only here to kill things, so let's continue with the killing. Steel crossbow bolts. See, the problem with us both using different types of ammunition
Ammo.
is that we quickly
Pick up the wrong ones. Oh,
Damn it.
man.
Okay, switching to my pistol. Get off! Yeah, really hurting me. There we go.
I tried to hit one. I hope it hit not me.
No,
not
I
you.
did get shredded armor, but it's fine.
Damn it.
It's not a problem. Main thing is that they're dead.
Off you, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Main thing is that they went down. I am absolutely going to scavenge those, though. Just because their bodies will disappear, and those things are worth it. So
Yeah, for the feathers.
I'm going to go ahead and grab more of those. You
I'm going to just
take care of the...
pop down here and take care of anything that's inside.
Yeah, sure. There we are. There's some wood. There we are. I'm going to be really dumb. No, I'm not. That is really, really dumb. This is not a game where you should be that dumb. Don't be the person who's like so impatient they jump off a building. Leads to death. I have woken things up now. So I see you're away.
Oh gee, oh gee, oh gee.
They're trying to get to me on the outside though. You alright?
No, I'm not alright at all. I'm bleeding out and there's stuff after me and I'm going to have to jump off the building.
Okay. I'm coming around to you. What happened is just that... Was it
Just
the stuff
everything
that
is
woke up?
running. Everything is running. I'm
Okay.
dead.
No. Where are you?
It was a radiated zombie was running after me and I was like stuck there. And I was like, I can run, but she's going to be after me. So I tried to hit her with a club.
Yeah.
And then I was just bleeding and bleeding and bleeding.
I
got
sincerely
it
hope
down.
that that wasn't me running around to grab the feathers that caused that.
I don't know.
Okay, here they are. Oh, I'm stuck on something.
I probably shouldn't have gone ahead. That was my fault.
No, I shouldn't have bailed back just for feathers of all things. Reload.
Right, I'm gonna go and get a bicycle.
Okay.
I'll join you in a minute.
Yeah, no worries. Take your time. I'm taking every opportunity that I have to cover stamina. There we go. Hello.
I should have switched to a gun as well at that point. But I was like, I was being all sneaky and cool and
Wanna
happy
keep
with
on the move?
myself.
Reload. Ah, man, this is where the run and gun perk would really come in handy. Hello. You stay down. Forever. Okay, I am a little bit stuck. Oh no, I'm bleeding out. Okay.
That means I failed the quest, doesn't it?
I'm not sure entirely. Oh, I managed to stop my bleeding, thankfully.
Yeah, it does. Because I was outside the area.
Ooh, this is a rough quest, to be fair. I managed to pick up one of the irradiated so far. Really need you to never get back up again, cowboy man. He's down and out. Oof. Okay. I've got the talk to trader now. Managed to clear
Yeah,
him,
I'm
but
coming. Could you just, keep it safe for my... Need to get
Yeah,
my
yeah, of
bag
course.
back.
all of the gunplay has summoned everything, but... Oof, that was rough. I really, really am sorry if me going for the feathers caused everything to wake up around you. But it sounded like the things that woke up for me were just wailing on the doors trying to get to me.
No, it was the irradiated. It was the fact that I was in such a bad position because I'd moved forward to try and get headshots on the sleepers, and I thought I was doing really well.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course that made me a little bit stuck because you know that bit where you jump down from the wall onto
Yeah.
the. So it was there that she caught me. It was a really bad position.
I'm so sorry. I managed to clear everything up around here, though. The only reason I think I survived is that I was already outside. That is the only reason. I did manage to get walloped once and started to bleed, but thankfully I was in a position where I could put enough distance between myself and the enemy and start
Right,
recovering.
I'm back here. Can you
Where
just
are you?
escort me
Yep,
in
yep,
to
of course. Yeah, naturally.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Get my bag. And then we'll loot the place out at least.
Yeah. Got plenty of
Annoying that I
time to
lost the
do that.
quest. Annoying that I lost the quest. Annoying that I got death penalty as well. But
That is something that's going to be
Oh.
going in Alpha 18 as well. The death penalty is going to be exchanged. You're no longer going to lose.
Yeah, it was. I was just stood like here, basically, with a wall that I needed to jump up, and I was crouched because I was taking headshots, and she just ran up at me.
If she ran up from downstairs, it is quite possible that she activated because I was running around. I'm so sorry. Where's your bag? Right down here.
Yeah, because I ran down here, tried to get away, and then everything was just after me. I was like here, and I was like trying to jump over, and then I couldn't jump over because of the glass. It's like everything that could have gone wrong went wrong.
To be fair, there was no way out in that direction anyway. It would have just led to where I was fighting them.
I could have gone through here and out the door if I'd have gotten over that.
Yeah, but that
glass panel.
That door at the time was solid. There were zombies trying to get to me by bashing it out.
Oh, okay.
The only way out of this place is up. Back out the way you came in. There we go. Let's do a fair bit of looting while we're here then. Everything else looted in here, more or less. Suitcase, not so much. There we go. I think we're alright. Have you got her?
Just go and sort her out because she's just irritating me now with her noise. Stop being so noisy.
Dealt with.
Oh.
Good old crossbow bolt to the brain case.
How many deaths am I on now? Is it 5?
I don't know.
5, yes. 5 for me, 2 to you. We've not done badly for deaths, honestly, have we?
No, not at all. 5 is not bad.
I think we might end up... Yeah, I think we might end up getting more as things get harder, though, because I did okay early on.
I think perhaps we need...
silly mistakes.
Yeah, we've gotten complacent a little bit with...
I think as well, we need to be a bit more, like... I need to remember guns, like... Switch to a gun if I'm sitting there with an AK hitting a feral with a club.
Yeah, that's the first thing I do is when,
and that's panic. That's complete panic.
When we realized that we were going to be fighting ferals, I just switched out to my pistol at that point.
Mm-hmm.
There were times when I swapped back to my crossbow when I knew it was safe to do so, but only then.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's like, you're going up into an attic full of ferals and you pull out your gun and you're absolutely fine. But then, like, one takes you by surprise and it's like, my brains fell out of my head.
Yeah. No, don't worry about it. It gets easier. The more practice you get, that's all it is. Practice makes perfect, as the saying goes.
Yeah.
Right, I've grabbed everything of value there. Now, up onto the roof. Grab the suitcase.
That really took away a lot of my food and water as well. It's so annoying.
We've got oodles of both in the base, so there's nothing lost there. Yep. I did get a bit of damage, but not over much. For the most part, I got hit once and I started bleeding out, so I just put a bit of distance between myself and the enemies, just ran around the corner. The zombies handle corners far less well than we do. Because they almost always seem to take the corner a little bit too soon, so they clonk into the wall for a few moments. So if that happens, just duck around a corner. You might gain a few seconds. You might need to go around 2 corners, so literally go to the other side of the building. And it obviously depends on if you're completely surrounded or not.
The thing is, I was trying to be all sneaky, and then like as soon as everything wakes up, you're like, oh no, there's so much stuff in here.
Yeah. Again, though, I suspect that by the sounds of it, I just ran down the stairs without thought, and that probably woke the things up on the ground floor. Though, that being said, the ones that could get to a door near me came for me, but it does seem that that wasn't all of them.
I do wonder if I can put some more points into my sneak, just as a thing to do.
Yeah, it's totally possible.
Not at the moment because I'm a death penalty on, but maybe I can do some more agility.
I shouldn't imagine that would be a problem. I'm massively overburdened now, but should be okay. Got a load of random gubbins.
Okay, so we should go and do your quest, and then we'll go and get another
well,
quest. Did you
given
still
the
get
time...
to do that quest? Was
Yep,
that
I completed
still...
the quest, yeah.
Oh, nice.
But given the time, I
least you still
recommend
got
we go back to base.
Yeah.
Drop off the stuff that we've looted here.
I've got barely anything that I looted.
And that's probably why I'm so overburdened.
Yeah, you looted it all because I was dead and trying to get back on a bicycle.
Yeah. Though let's not forget, you were probably dead because I was so busy looting. You need to remember that for next time. But all
But
things
you told
considered,
me you were going to loot the vultures, and then I said I'm going to go on ahead, and I shouldn't have done that. I should have been like, okay, I'll help you with the vultures, or I'll wait for you to do the vultures. I'm too impatient sometimes.
that's true of all of us, though. But once we have, I think probably tonight we'll have the ramp ready, and maybe even everything on the other side of the ramp as well. We might actually have the support structure built, which would be amazing. Because at that point we can just take our bikes in, park them up, and then loot into a proper room. Because once we've built the room below it for the storage of items, we're going to be in in fact, this little nook here is quite good for parking the vehicles as well. But once we've actually got all of that done, then that'll be one of the first permanent rooms that we've got, which will eventually turn into our actual workspace. And we'll probably build more copies of all of the workstations at that point. That's what I imagine.
Yeah, because we've got a nice big work room. Because that's, I think, what's stopping you from building more is that you don't have the rooms made yet.
Yeah,
which is why I'm trying to do the
haven't
room
really
down
planned them out, so...
Yeah.
Steel crossbow bolts. Yeah, I need to make more iron.
I might carry on digging that room out with the auger for the night.
Yeah, by all means.
Unless there's something better for me to do.
No, I think that would be cool.
Thank you, emergency bicycle. That would have been much longer for me to do running.
Yeah. Iron.
I may have to go out and get some more fuel at some point because I'm going through it quite fast using the auger a lot.
Yeah. Well, it's reasonably easy for us to get. We can condense down a lot of the fuel that we've got into gas barrels. We've got a lot of those.
Alright.
But yeah, it's probably wise for us to have a mind towards that as well.
So can we turn gas barrels back into fuel then?
I believe so.
That's cool.
Yeah, you can get a load of gas out of a gas barrel. And you can turn a gas barrel out of 600 gas. So I guess you'd get 600 gas per gas barrel, and we've got 33 of them. In fact, on that note...
then. I need to really start remembering to pick them up whenever I see them then.
Yeah. In fact, I'm going to condense down a couple of these gas cans into gas barrels now.
Why don't you try and make a gas barrel into gas first and check it does do 600, that you're not losing any in the conversion?
That would have been very wise. Alas. Yeah, it does. Oh, I'm glad that I wasn't just a massive idiot. Damn, Shelab. Your wisdom. It is needed much sooner than you usually deliver it. For I am also an impatient buffoon. Let's drop all this off. We did end up with a decent bit of odds and sods from that. Drop off the magazine for sale. Magazine slow metabolism. The gun. This one can be scrapped down though.
What happened to all the flagstone blocks I put in the workbench?
They got put into the building. They got put into the building supplies chest. I told you I was doing it too, so I'm not going to accept any blame on that one.
Okay, I wasn't listening at the time, I guess.
I said I was moving everything from the workbench and the cement mixer upstairs. Oh, here she is. Hello. Hiya. You want to scream? There we go. Got a little bit of...
Shall I come up? Are we going to do a screamy horde?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll come up if you're going to do a screamy horde.
Yeah, we've got at least one irradiated running over. It's a feral. Actually, no, it might not be a feral.
Keep the witch up.
Yep. That's her second scream. 2 hits. 3 hits. It's still alive though. I think we probably want to take her out now.
Okay. And her
she's
little friend
got
too?
a friend. Yeah. There we go. You don't want too many to deal with when we've got 2 irradiated. Well, hop up. There we go. There's another one down. Oops. They're breaking some of my fences because I haven't had the chance yet to fix them. Which is
That's
a bit
mean of
annoying.
them.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. That one right over their head. There we go. Getting a good couple of boom headshot connections here. That skill, as I've said, is so useful because it's valuable for any ranged weapon, and it's right into end game. That skill's going to be paying off. There will never be a time that you're not thankful for popping someone's head.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't... You know what? I was about to say, unless you accidentally shoot your friend in the head and then their head explodes. I don't know if it'll trigger on players. But there's a part of me that thinks it should.
If you're doing like a PvP, then maybe.
Well, no, I was thinking even in the case where you're not PvPing, just because it'll teach you to mind your aim. When you can accidentally insta-kill your friend. There we go.
Nice.
You got any more? That was a good bit of the
There's
XP
one more
we
coming.
had
There's
there.
a radiator still just coming around.
And it's down.
Nice. Now I got a level.
Very nice.
Can I get... Oh, can I get perception 10 or 9? I can get perception.
That was a good little fight there. It was genuinely a good little fight. And they did pretty much ignore the base.
No, it's good.
Vehicles damaged. I don't know if the vehicles were damaged here, but they might have been a little bit perforated. Yeah, they came through one of the bars down the bottom. But that was it. Okay, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Quite pleased with that, actually. Whoop. Slip past Shelab there and straight back down.
Yay.
Okay, we've got enough tea for now. I'm going to need a little bit more fuel in the fire. And move this empty can up here. Okay, yeah, that was actually fairly good, I must say. I might want to go and check on the farm too. Let me
Yeah, see if it's ready.
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, fair enough. I shall quickly harvest all the plants as well. I need to get back to building the drawbridge, but you know what? It's important that I keep this farm maintained. Otherwise, what's the point of having it?
Exactly.
Yep. Plenty of tea flowing in. Now, the difference between goldenrod and red tea will cool you down, so is the tea of preference if you're in a hot environment. Fairly certain, anyway. Red tea is known for being an antioxidant, providing excellent rehydration and reducing max stamina damage. Okay, doesn't really mention it there. It used to be that was a good drink.
It used to cool you down.
Or it might have been
But then they change stuff all
yucca
the
juice.
time, don't they?
I can't remember, but
I think
goldenrod...
yucca juice does cool you down, yeah.
Goldenrod is the one you want to drink to cure dysentery. If you've already contracted it. Whereas red tea, I believe, has simply no chance of inflicting it. Oop. I just punched a wall in my attempt to harvest a yucca plant. You know, as you do. The hitbox on some of these things is really bizarre. There we go. Fully farmed. Let's drop these off. I probably should get a point so I can make first aid bandages. Oh, is it first aid kits? Actually, I think I can make first aid bandages as is. I believe. Let me just double check that. No, I can't. I could put a point into that, perhaps. Pick that up, maybe. Might be worth it. Alternatively, I could continue putting points into things like Motherload and -69, which I think is probably the better option.
Yeah.
For the time being. Yeah, definitely into Motherload at least. And then the arrowheads are done. Swap down these shovels.
Got through all my fuel again. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Very
it'll
fuel
happen.
hungry, this thing.
It is, but on the plus side, you know, it is super useful. So, you get a lot back for it as well. Let's grab all the wood. I'm going to have the workbench make a bunch of iron arrows for us.
Yeah.
Iron crossbow bolts, rather. It will make... Actually, we run out of feathers trying to make all of that. Crazy.
What? What were we making that made us run out of the...
Oh, we're just out of feathers. I've got it making 400 odd iron crossbow bolts now.
Okay.
And I've picked up all of the cobblestone.
I think next episode we might need to go and just find more fuel.
Yeah.
So break down some cars again.
Gonna need more rebar as well. Let's make another 50. There we go. Have we got cement? We should have a decent... Well, we haven't got much concrete mix, actually. A bit of a pain. Get the blocks. We've got some rebar, I suppose. Alright. Heading back out then. To do a little bit of work on the ramp. Again, I really hope to get this ramp done by the turn of 4 AM. There we go. Anything out there lurking? Best that I
would
know
love to
now.
have this room done by then too, but I don't think it's going to happen.
You gotta believe, Shelab. You have to believe.
Takes too long.
Let's get this support done. Ah, ran out of concrete right at the end there. Annoying, but oh well. Let's get all of these built up. I could have made the edges a bit more of a lip, so it'd be a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. However, because I'm not sure of the dimensions of the 4x4, I want to say that it is actually, you know, it's 4 wide. Might not be, but I like the idea of it being 4 wide and also 4 long. Just because, well, for obvious reasons, I guess. But as I can't say with any great certainty,
4x4.
indeed, as I can't say with any great certainty that that's going to be the case, I'd rather not risk it.
Yeah.
I have, however, managed to bring the ramp all the way up to the point that we would need to be able to drive our vehicles inside the base now. I'm going to need to create the ramp on the other side, but, you know, that can come with time.
That can be less durable, though. You can make that just out of
Flagstones,
cobble or something,
yeah.
and we can, yeah.
Or whatever we really want to, yeah.
Doesn't need to be concrete, though. It's only stuff that's, like, outside.
I can pull the ground up by placing down these hay bales. Then I'd be very happy. Yeah, there we are. That looks a lot better now. The ground looks flat. Unlike this ground, which does not. Let's level that out. By placing it down, it causes the terrain to deform, to match. Which is what I was going for there, just to make it look like it's properly being supported.
Okay, so now we're going to have a lot more...
Prepared? There we go.
stone than dirt at this point.
Just going to do a quick once round, make sure all of the spikes that are deployed are repaired. That one I'm going to let break down eventually. I don't care for it. Is it this one that's broken? No, it is this one. Oh, I'm out of... Oh, that's the snow. Never mind. Of course. It's got 50 HP. Why would I think it was anything else? 132. That's definitely the spikes at that point. Now the spikes will visibly show you damage, but it can sometimes be easy to miss, so I think it's just worth...
Yeah, I didn't even know how to look for... I know how to look for damage on, like, concrete and how to see it on, like, the cobblestones and stuff like that, but...
Well, they'll get, like, texture differences, so they'll look like there are cracks into the iron. But in addition to that, at various stages, it will deform. So the actual spikes will look bent out of place and things. Kind of like bent pins on a CPU or something. Yeah. And with that, we are getting very nicely repaired spikes at this point. Some of them have taken a bit of a beating, but not nearly as much as I was expecting, I'll be honest. I was expecting a lot more damage to these than they've had. Again, the nail gun would make very short work of this, because the nail gun will repair everything in one hit, basically. So, you are going to consume nails for it, but it's not so much of a problem, in my opinion. Once you're at the point where you're using a nail gun, you're probably at the point where you've got so much iron you don't care about using the tiny amounts that are required to make a large bulk of nails. And I think with that, we are more or less done with the repairs. I've got a couple of spikes to replace, but not many, and the entire perimeter at that point is then reinforced.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I'm really happy
Doing
with
really
that,
well
actually.
with it.
Super duper happy. Okay, let's get back inside. We're going to need concrete now. Lots of concrete to finish off all of that rebar.
Yeah.
But I've also got a decent amount of forged iron, which I could use to make some more spikes. Made all of the bolts? No, we have not. We are now making the bolts, though, which is good.
Hello, Tilly.
Sure, let's make 14 of them. Okay. So with that, I think we're in a pretty solid spot.
Tilly's booping my face.
Tilly's booping your face. Well, that's sweet.
Uh-huh.
Probably wants food, though.
Yeah, I'll get her some when we finish the episode.
Right. So we're gonna need a... I'm not sure how big of an area I'm gonna make for the vehicles, but I'm gonna say we want a lot of bars.
Yeah.
20 is probably not gonna be enough, but it's gonna use up all of our clay. So I'm gonna need to make some more of that.
What is clay like dirt?
Clay
or is
soil.
that different?
It used to be that soil and dirt were different things. And there were tiny little spots on the map where you could find clay.
Yeah.
But that was such a pain in the bum. Because one of the only ways to really see it is by using your map to identify it. But that has since improved now. Nice little room we got here.
Yeah.
Very nice indeed. I like.
I don't know how far it needs to go or anything. But,
probably this could be quite a far room if we want it to.
we'll just keep going back like it's almost a wide corridor sort of room.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a problem at all. One thing you could do to make the ceiling look less janky is you could use half blocks upside down.
Ah, yeah, that's a good idea. So I could make a fake ceiling.
Yeah, effectively. That's definitely an option for us. But for the... getting through here a little bit janky.
I
But
need
for
to
now,
replace the floor with something proper.
yeah, we probably want to. Do we want to continue with wooden floors? I like wooden floors.
Oh, we could do.
They seem
Yeah,
nice.
I like it that the floors are something different to the walls.
Yeah, I wish there were more wood textures, honestly, but alas. But I'm going to have to go out in the next episode and get a lot more stone because we just need more cement. That's what it comes down
Oh,
to.
I've got like 3,500 stone. In my
Well,
inventory.
okay,
I'm just
so
mining that room out.
in the next episode, I'm not going out to get more stone. I'm just going to be converting a lot of things to cement and also laying down the groundwork for the platform that we're going to be parking the vehicles on. So that'll actually be quite fun. What about you, Sheila? What are your plans?
Probably just carry on mining out rooms and things like that, or maybe go on a little quest if you're up for it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm actually quite enjoying the questing.
I like doing a mix each episode of questing and building.
Yeah. Keeping things varied.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can completely get on board with that. I am going to have to make an absolute load of bottled water, though. Because we are... Well, I want to be able to get more hobo stew on the road. But that is going to require a fair chunk of bottled water. So 60 bottles to go. But on that note, we're going to have to wrap things up here. Really hope you've enjoyed and will be joining us for the next. But until then, and as always, take care, everyone.
And keep being awesome.